Hello, my butterfly beauties, and welcome if you are new. My name is Charlene, and today I have a TJ Maxx haul for you guys. And this time it's all about the summer perfumes, some tropicals, some juicy fruits, some aquatics, some citruses. Like we have 11 affordable perfumes. All of these under the $20 mark, you guys. Are you passing up the TJ Maxx perfumes? Like, I did not expect to walk away with this many of them, but I did, and I'm glad I did. I've already done wear tests on some of these as well, but today we're going to go over these 11 affordable perfumes from TJ Maxx. I'm going to give you first impressions, thoughts on them, any of them that I've worn already. I will be giving you my thoughts on those as well as how it made me feel. And we're going to see whether I would keep any of these in my collection. Like, what are my overall thoughts? Like, if you saw these in store, should you be scooping them up? Let's discuss. So if all of that sounds good to you, then just stay tuned. All right, so TJ Maxx got me again, you guys. If you saw my video that I posted probably a couple of weeks ago now, it was my 6 months of hauling. Like, I showed you that I hauled all this stuff and I haven't gotten around to sharing it with you. This was some of those perfumes, 11 of them that I picked up from TJ Maxx. So let's jump right into this first one, because some of these surprised me, you guys. Like, some of these were surprising. Like, most of these are like $16.99. So by the time you add the tax and everything on there, they're less than 20 bucks. So let's talk about them. This first one is Neon Beach. It looks like this. I love the aesthetic of this bottle. That see-through, like oceany. It just makes me want to go jump in a clear blue ocean. It's definitely giving me those vibes. This is one of those True Fragrance. True Fragrance is a brand you find a lot, like at the TJ Maxx and the Marshalls, the discount stores. You will see this one quite a bit, this brand, and they have some amazing fragrances. So this one is retailing in the stores, and I've seen this quite a bit in multiple different stores. And I finally decided to give it a sniff, and when I gave it a sniff in store, it made me like it enough to say I want to bring it home and give it further go. So let's talk about what's in it. It says that this is a vibrant, summery, fruity floral scent known for its bright citrus opening and sweet tropical undertones. It has top notes of sparkling grapefruit, juicy pineapple, orange zest, and sweet peach Bellini. It has heart of tropical blossoms and coastal aquatic florals. And it has base of warm amber, soft woods, and clean, airy musk. So let's see, what do we think of this one? Because this was one of the ones that gave you more of that, like it says, Neon Beach. This is the one that gave you more. And do you see the sprayer on this? Let me do it again for you. You see that mist? This was one of the ones that was one of my favorites in here. I did wear this one evening. I haven't worn it all day to kind of see how long the longevity is, but it did wear very well on my skin. But it has a nice, bright, fresh, sweet, tropical opening. Like, it smells like summer in a bottle. It looks like summer in a bottle, but it smells like summer in a bottle. The fruits are there. Like, the pineapple is there, but it's not like in your face. It's got, like it says, that aquatic nature about it. This one here, if you love like the aquatic florals, like you like that MAC aquatic, you love like body mist wise, if you love like the Aqua Kiss line, if you love any of those like more aquatic tropical florals and fruits, I think you're going to love this one. Yeah, it has enough sweetness in there to make it just make you smile and just make you love it even more. And then the tropical florals in there that's giving more of an aquatic nature. It's got more freshness about it. But yeah, this one is a nice one. This one is a nice one. I won't know. It's like giving me love quality right now, but we got to see how it wears for a full day. But just from my one-time tested it in the evening, from my initial impressions in store, and from my impressions right now, this is a lovely scent. And even if this one only gives you about 4 or 5 hours, I think this one is worth picking up, especially in this summer heat. Like if you're jumping in and out of the pools and you're like going to the beach or the springs or whatever is the water that's near your area, if you're doing all that, then normally sometimes we don't need an all-day wear perfume. So this is perfect for the summer season. This Neon Beach is gorgeous. So let's go on to the next one, because this next one is from Monde Gourmand. And you know, they have, is it the French name is what they have on these? But this one is what I believe is Punch Our Fruits. And they call this their hair and body. This is an EDT. Now this one, when I smelled this one in store, I was like, ooh. Ooh, you smell nice. I thought this one smelled real nice. So let me tell you about this one before we get to spraying it. Now they have on here that this is supposed to be a playful tropical fruity fragrance that has top notes of bright zesty citrus, assorted berries, and tropical dragon fruit. Then it has a mid of juicy peach nectar, floral hints, and tropical fruit blends, and base of crisp amber, light musk, and a subtle lingering fruit warmth. So this one talking about Punch Our Fruits. I'm wondering if it's supposed to smell like a fruit punch. I remember enjoying it in store, but that's been a while. This one has some mist too, but still not as good as the other mister was. Okay, it is giving me like fruit punch vibes. You know what this is giving me? This is giving me like a grown fruit punch. Even borderlining a tropical fruity drink. Like a cocktail. Like a fruity cocktail. Like one of those fruity cocktails that you can drink. Like if you were just lounging around the pool. You have your little fruity little cocktail sitting there. The frozen blended kind. The berries and the peach in here is very nice. This smells so good. This is definitely another one I would not pass up if I saw in the store. This is giving me grown up fruit punch. Fruity, you know, fruity summery drink that you definitely would be drinking if you was just laying by the pool at a beach or whatever. If you was on a cruise and it was your day to get off the cruise, it was at one of the ports and it's one of the beach locations, like one of their private islands. And then they have someone that walks around and have the little drinks for you, or you go up to the little spot and get your little fruity drink, and then you just lounging in the chair sipping on your drink. Yes. That's what this is giving me. That's what this one is giving me. All right, so that's another one I wouldn't pass up on. And this one, what was this one? This one was also $16.99, so under your $20. Just saying. This next one is from the Miim Miic brand. This is their compound number 82. Looks like this. So this one says that it is fruit and rose, a blend of fruit and rose. It says it's a velvety, fruity floral fragrance inspired by Kayali's Rose Majesty or Fleur Majesty. It features a plush opening of radiant rose petals and ripe berries, softening into a warm, decadent base of rich crimson florals and soft vanilla cream. Says top notes of ripe berries and radiant rose petals, mid of the rich crimson florals, and base of soft vanilla cream and sweet amber. This is considered a fruity floral amber scent. And let's see. Flora Majesty was one that I tested. It was one of the perfumes in a perfume sampler I did the end of the winter time, when I love to pick up the Sephora perfume samplers, which you guys, we're already at the half of the year, and my hubby and I still have not gone through our perfume samplers and his cologne sampler with you guys. I told him that the other day. I'm like, we said we was going to do this back in January. And we haven't done it yet. So we got to make it happen, because we got several videos we've been saying that we want to do together, but life has been lifing. So we definitely got to get that going for you guys. But I said all that to say, whenever I tested Flora Majesty out, I love the scent, but it reminded me kind of the Delina DNA. Like, it's like a spin-off of it. So I have so many like flankers, like inspired by versions of Delina, especially Delina exclusive. I didn't feel like I needed that in my collection. Now, had I not had any of those in my collection, I would have wanted to pick up the K Olive Flora Majesty. I love the scent. So let's see what this one is giving and see if it's supposed to be. Ooh, that's a nice mister too. Yeah. It does remind you of it, just from my remembering what that smelled like. And I'm sure I still got the sample in that bag if I dig it out. But I'm going to have to compare this to it, since I know now that this is supposed to be inspired by that. Let's do a test. I have my other dupes versus original video coming for you guys. I did my mist version, and I have several to do with my perfumes. Like, I need to break them up because it'll be too many in one video. It reminds me so much of that. But yes, it is a deep, rich rose. It has a little sensuality about it. It's warm, it's sweet, it's seductive. It has some slight berries in there, but the rose is definitely, it's like a rich rose scent, but not like it's not like a grandma rose. It's more, like I said, it's more giving sensual vibes. Yeah, this is romantic. This is your date night type rose. It smells very good. So, so although I didn't decide to get that K Olive Flora Majesty, this one, I mean, it, like I said, it was like a spin-off on the other one. This one retailed for $14.99 at TJ Maxx. So this one, how many ounces is this? This is a 50 ml. Did I tell you what the other ones were? This is 100 ml for the Monde Gourmand one. And this Neon Beach from True Fragrance is a 100 ml bottle. So this one is a 50 ml. So 50 ml for $14.99 is where you get that one. That one is a lovely scent, you guys. Lovely. Romantic rose, date night rose. Dupe in the K Olive Flora Majesty. Yes. All right. This one is also from Miim Miic. This is their number 163. So 163 is saying that it's their Gelato Gourmand. And it's a warm, sweet fragrance designed as a molecule for molecule recreation of the popular Bianca Latte by Giardina di Toscana. And it has top notes of warm caramel, soft jasmine, heart notes of coumarin and honey, and base of vanilla, white musk, and amber. So let's see how close this comes to my Lattafa Eclair, because my Lattafa Eclair is super sweet. Like, it has gotten stronger as it sat, and this juice, since I've purchased it, has gotten stronger. This is one that I did test one evening already. Loved it. But from the time I've bought this, like this one, this one has changed a little bit color too, because both of these were like clear. So this one has a slight change since I've picked it up. This one has totally changed in color. So I know the vanilla in here has been doing some stuff. So let's see what we think of this now. If it's giving that rich, creamy, thick vanilla and caramel. Okay. Yeah, you got the honey and the caramel. The jasmine is there, but it's like I said, a soft jasmine. It's just in the background. It's not like predominant, but you could tell there's a floral in here. Yep, that's what you're getting. You're getting warm caramelization, vanilla, and soft florals. Now, I do feel like my Lattafa Eclair is way stronger, but I've also had that a couple of years too. So, and I just picked this one up. But yes, this one is going to be nice for layering. I am enjoying that quite a bit. This one also retail for $14.99. And that is your Miim Miic 163. This next two I'm going to share with you guys is from a brand called Palm Beach Beauty that was also found here at the TJ Maxx. This is OMG Juicy Pear Sandalwood is what they call this one. I saw these in the store quite a bit and I was passing them up. They got a simple, sleek aesthetic. And I'm like, you know what? Why don't you just give them a sniff and see what you think? And when I did, I was like, interesting. So let me tell you about this OMG. This and the other one is part of a Say What tween collection that the Palm Beach Beauty came out with. It has top notes of raspberry, pear, and lemon, mid of lily, orris, and jasmine, and base of amber, musk, and sandalwood. So this here, beautiful atomizer. This has a candied light berry. This has raspberry in the top notes, you guys, and this is a candied raspberry. This is giving me candied raspberry scent. This is to put you in the mindset of what it's reminding me of, body mist wise. That new berry, what is it called? The berry from the Candy Shop collection that Victoria's Secret just released. That berry one in there that has that nice candied light berries. It reminds me of that fragrance. They will layer very well together. I'm getting some of the creamy powdery floral coming through right now too. But when it first is sprayed, it's definitely giving you that candied berry. Like some nice, fresh, sweet raspberries. Let that continue to dry down. We'll come back to all of these to kind of briefly see if they've changed any. But first impression, I'm loving that. The next one we have, like I said, that was part of that collection. This one is Extra Solar Coconut and Pineapple. This one is supposed to be a tropical fruity floral that has top notes of island dragon fruit and pink pineapple. Then it had mid of orange blossom and solar tuberose. And the dry down or base of ambroxan, coconut husk, and white musk. So let's see here. Because this one reminded me of summer in the bottle. Like when I smelled this one, this is one of the ones I actually did put on my skin and loved it. This reminded me of summer in the bottle. Yeah. That creamy solar tuberose that's in here is very prominent. Mixed with those tropical fruits, with the dragon fruit, with the pineapple, it's definitely giving you all of that. Yep, this is giving you summer tropical vibes. It has some sweetness. It's making you think tropical goodness. Yeah, this is like summer in a bottle is what this is. When I think of this, I think of summer in a bottle. Your tropical fruits mixed with that solar touch. That bubblegummy feel that it gives. Yeah, this one is like summer in a bottle. Has that little muskiness about it. Yeah, this is giving me summer in a bottle. This one, like I said, both of those retail for $14.99, and both of these are 100 ml bottles. This next one was another one that I did test already on skin. I just had to. The aesthetic on this one is from the Good Scent called Vanilla Cloud. Looks like this. See, I love the little blue marble top on this one. It looks so good. I like it. Love it. Love it. This one has $14.99 on this one as well. But this one has top notes of whipped vanilla, vanilla cream, and sweet almond, mid of jasmine, base of white musk, warm cashmere, and amber. Sweet vanilla almond. Sweet vanilla almond. And I love all of that. I love vanilla. I love almond. It has my favorite floral in here. When I looked this up, like when I smelled it in store, I was like, you smell nice. And then when I looked up the notes, I'm like, add to cart. And it's hard to believe how great these all smell like. Some of these smell like some of your like designer. They're like up there with some of your designer perfumes. They're not like giving cheap perfume. They're giving like designer perfumes, but at the fraction of the cost. Yeah, this Vanilla Cloud, if you see this one in your store, this is a must pick. This is one of my favorites. This feels and looks luxurious. It smells like it's luxurious, and this is only $14.99. That almond in there smells so good. I'm going to let that continue to dry down. But this one, I loved it. I only wore it in the evening, so I can't say how long it lasted on me. But I did enjoy it on my skin as well. So all of these will be to be continued. You might see a lot of these on my August tray. Just saying. This next one is Emerald Elixir Perfume. It has peony, ylang ylang, and vanilla on the actual bottle itself. And this was one that I wasn't going to get because I'm like, why has nobody picked this up? But then I just happened to pick it up and I saw peony, ylang ylang, and vanilla. And I'm like, this should be giving like tropical vibes. And it did. And then I looked it up and let me tell you about it. So this here, it says that it is supposed to be a vibrant floral suite that blends bright, fresh peony and exotic ylang ylang with a creamy vanilla heart. So it has top notes of peony, bergamot, and jasmine, mid of ylang ylang, iris, and vanilla, and base of sandalwood and patchouli. This here was another one that I've already tested because this one here, if you notice, had made it all the way to the clearance in my store. So this here, I scored it for $8. I said it right, $8. And when I tell you this is giving elegance, this is giving elegance. This is like probably between 4 to 6 hours wear on this one. So it's kind of mid-range, right? But for $8, even if it was $16.99, this smells amazing. This one here, Let me spray it for you guys so I can remind myself of it. But like I said, this is one that I've in the mister on this one. It's kind of like that first one I shared, but even better than that one. Look at this. You see that? I don't know why nobody picked this up. Like when I picked this up, it was several in my store. So if you see this Emerald Elixir and you love tropical florals, you need to pick this one up. This is soft and sensual. This is fresh tropical florals, and then it goes into some nice sweet woods, like powdery, because of that iris in there. So it's got slight woods in it. Powdery, sweet woods. But it starts out with that tropical, soft florals. This is sensual. This is going to give you, like I said, probably 5 or 6 hours. This is one I think you can wear any time of the year because this is a romantic scent to me. And that's why I feel like you can wear it anytime. Anytime you want to have that nice, delicate, soft, tropical florals. Because the Lang Ylang just give it that little touch of that exotic nature, but the rest of the florals is just giving soft florals. But this smells so elegant and sophisticated. It's giving romance. It's giving date night. So this one here, I love this one. If you can't tell, that one is a love. This next one is from Sand and Fog, you guys. This is called Soft Skin. EDT here. This one retailed for $16.99. And this one is supposed to be inspired by Glossier You Re. It has top notes of nut, plum, and almond, heart of orris and amorous, and base of amber, sandalwood, cedarwood, and musk. So let's see, because it's supposed to be giving you a blend of that nutty almond with some plum, with some musk, with some woods. I think this is one I also wore one evening. This one also has a nice spray on it. This is an EDT on this one. Yeah, this is it's a nutty plum, like it says, with some muskiness and some woods. This has some warmth to it. It's got a little spice to it too. It has a little spiciness about it, but it's warm. It's slightly woody. It's giving me clean girl. That's what it's giving. So soft skin. If that all sounds good to you, you're going to enjoy this one. You know what it reminds me slightly a little bit of? And I need to pull that one back out because I bought it from Ulta back in the fall. Like right when we was getting into the winter. I wore it one time. It was that We Wore What? I believe it's the name of the brand is 001 We Wore What? But it had that little, I think it had like cardamom and something in it. Even though this one doesn't have cardamom on it, it's got that that spicy nature that one had. And so that's why it's making me think of that one. But yes, this soft skin, if you love that profile, that clean girl aesthetic, you're going to enjoy this one. So that is the Sand and Fog Soft Skin. Next is Monde Gourmand. And what size was that? Did I tell you the sizes on these other ones? All of these are 100 mils that I've shown you so far, except that one. Those two that I showed from Miim Miic aren't 100 mils. The rest of these are 100 mils. And this is Monde Gourmand. This is Vanilla Mousse. So Vanilla Mousse It says it's supposed to be a cozy, sweet, and intimate fragrance. It has key notes of creamy apricot, vanilla orchid, and brown sugar. So let's see. For our vanilla lovers, let's see what this one is giving. Vanilla mousse. Now, they just came out with vanilla mousse for Victoria's Secret. I wonder if it smells anything similar to that one. Because that one reminded me of vanilla lace with some marshmallows. But they got vanilla orchid, brown sugar, and apricot for their vanilla mousse. You know, the name kind of hit the nail on the head with this one. When you're thinking of when you're in like a bakery shop, or even if you're whipping up, if you love to bake, you know, like when you whipping up the icing, that scent, like when you make your own icing from scratch. I prefer a cream cheese frosting myself, but when you're whipping up a vanilla icing, or like it says, a mousse, that's what this scent is reminding me of. Yep, that's what this scent is reminding me of. The apricot is just giving it a nice touch from it being straight up vanilla, but it's like a warm vanilla icing with some splash of apricot in there, which is nice. It's a nice scent. I don't hate it. It's a strong like. We'll see how it wears, but it is a strong like. Let's go to this next one, which is, it says Element Edition times Citrine. This is another one that is a 100 ml bottle. Looks like this one. This one was a 75 ml bottle, not 100. And this one is 100. So this one here is by from True Fragrance as well. And it is supposed to be an uplifting citrus that has top notes. It says fresh, energetic citrus, heart of soft floral tones, and base of smooth, warm golden. That's how they named this one in the system. And let's see, because this one was another one that was sitting over there in the clearance. And I was like, why? Why are you in the clearance? Because when I sniffed it, I thought it smelled pretty good. So I decided to take a gamble with it. This one ended up being only $10. And when like I said, when I smelled it, I thought it smelled really good. So I thought it was sad that this beauty was just sitting over there. Yeah, it's a nice, fresh, bright citrus. It's not giving me cleaner vibes. It's a nice, and it has a slight sweetness to it. A slight floral. And it smells like the citrus, a sweet citrus that's radiating off of warm skin. Is what I can best describe this. This is another one I've already put on my skin because I was curious, like, why was nobody picking her up? So let me come back to this one. Let it continue to dry down. But it's smooth. It's fresh. It's citrusy. It's got slight sweetness to it. Has slight warmth about it. It's a beautiful fragrance. I don't know why nobody was loving on her, but I'm glad she got added to my collection. So let's go back to Neon Beach briefly. I'm going to go back through these real quick. This one is still giving me aquatics, sweet aquatic florals with some slight fruits in the background. But this one I still am enjoying quite a bit. This Punch Au Jus, it's getting more musky. It still has some slight florals in the background, some fruits in the background, but now the musk have started to come in to play. But I'm still feeling like I'm at the end of my tropical drink. 82, the one that's supposed to be like Kaolis Fleur Majesty. To me, this smells like Delina Exclusive. If you love Delina Exclusive, you should love Miim Miic 82. It reminds me so much of it, and that's why I didn't get the Kaoli, because of that. 163, the Bianco Latte Inspiration. It's giving me warm, creamy vanilla caramel. So it's a love because I love that scent. OMG. It's giving me less of the candied raspberry, but it's still there. I'm still enjoying it. It has a little powderiness, muskiness, and creaminess about it. Has slight warmth to it. But this one is another one I'm enjoying. Extra. This one is still giving me solar vibes. I still stand by what I said, like it's like summer in the bottle. I smell more of the coconut coming through now in it, whereas before I was smelling more of, what was it, pineapple and the dragon fruit. Now I'm smelling more of the coconut coming through. So now the solar coconut is coming through. But yes, love. Vanilla Cloud. Some of the almond has calmed down in here now, and I'm smelling more of the jasmine and the muskiness. But again, love. Emerald Elixir. This is romance. It's romantic. This needs to go on a date night shelf. This is romantic. It's hitting all, it's making me think date night. Sand and Fog, soft skin. It's still giving me that nuttiness. It's still giving me warmth. It's still giving me muskiness. It's still making me think of that clean girl aesthetic. So it's hitting all those marks. Vanilla Mousse from Monde Gourmand. Okay, it's smelling less like a vanilla icing. It has more of a warmth to it. The vanilla is still there, but it has more of a warmth to it versus a light, airy vanilla. Still like it. Not a love, but still like it. This one was $19.99 from them. And last but not least was Citrine. Yeah, this is nice. This is a nice sweet citrus with a touch of florals and some warmth about it. Trying to think, does it remind me of anything? It don't remind me of anything. Not right off the top of my head right now, but I'm enjoying this quite a bit. So all in all, do not skip up those perfumes in TJ Maxx. Even the ones that might be sitting there with the little red stickers on them. AKA, I'm thinking of these two. Red stickers. $8, $10. Because those are some beauties. These are some beauties. And like I said, majority of these under 20 bucks. Some of them, like you saw, under 15 and 10 bucks. So do not skip out on these affordable perfumes. We got to think smarter about our choices that's made available to us. Some of these designer perfumes have gone way up in price. And even those niche brands have even gotten, you know, some of those perfumes that you might have only paid a couple of $100s for before, now are like up in the $300s and $400s of dollars. And some of those perfumes are way up there. But do you have to spend all that money to smell good? On this channel, we have been showing more affordable options, whether it's coming from the dupe houses, whether it's coming from the Middle Eastern houses. We are here to smell good, feel good, do all the things, but do it at a responsible way, budget friendly, but also in a more affordable way. And if nothing smells like, would I skip any of these? Like, is there any I would be like, you don't need this one? If you already got enough of the Beaute Latte, this 163, you don't need no more of that. That Flora Majesty, if you already got Delina or Delina exclusive items, you know, inspired by options in your collection, you don't need number 82. This Sand and Fog soft skin is not a love, so I would probably skip that one. And this Vanilla Mousse is not a love. So that's one that I think you could probably skip as well. But the ones I would say, if you saw them for sure, would I pick them up? Yes, Neon Beach. This one, I would pick this one up. I would pick up that Punch All Fruits. I will pick up that OMG and this extra. These are nice. This Vanilla Cloud. I will pick this one up. Definitely pick up Emerald Elixir if you can see that in your store. And I will pick up this Citrine. So those will be my picks out of this, but they all smelled wonderful. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Give me a big thumbs up before you go. Hype the video. And you guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.